Hello everyone. In this video we are going to look at a new system that I have built, and then we want to go through it. I call it the School Management Smart System. Now this system has three modules. We have the academic module, the financial module, and then we have the canteen module. Now we are going to look at each of the modules and what exactly they are going to do. So before that, let me take you through my source code quickly. So these are the source code that I have here. As you can see, I have my modulo, where I have my academic modulo, the canteen, the financial, and then the settings. And then these are my source codes, my files. I used PHP for the back end, my SQL for the database, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the front end. So just like you can see over here. Alright, so now let's get into the database files. So these are my database files. As you can see, I have my assessment, everything, all the files are here working perfectly. Alright, so now let's get into the work itself. So when you log in, this is what the system presents you with. This is what the system presents you with. And so if you already have the details to log in, you will see this tab where you log in as an administrator of the school, you log in as a teacher, as the bearer in charge of finance, as the canteen officer, and then also as a parent. So as a parent, you'll be able to use your child's admission number and the phone number of you, that particular parent, to log in to be able to check their results, everything about them. Alright, so we are going to look at all these things one by one. Now, if you are new school, you click on the register. So we have the login and then the register portal. So this for the registration portal. So as a new school, you have to register. So you create your login account. So the name of the school, so let's say Future Leaders International School. Then their official email, let's say leaders@gmail.com. The phone number of the school, let's say 0556887702. Then the administrator name, the headmaster's name, so let's say Mr. George Aban. Then the school creates a password that they will use to log in. Then here you choose your subscription plan, because I did in such a way that the system will run on a subscription plan. So when you join us, you are not buying hosting, you are not buying domain. You subscribe and then you take it from there. So that is the subscription plan. You choose one. We have the starter, we have the standard, we have the premium. So for this tutorial, let me use the starter. Once you check and the details and everything is fine, what you have to do is to click on the register and proceed. So click on register and proceed. Okay, so you will now be taken to the dashboard where you see your subscription that you have subscribed. Currently it's telling you that the subscription is expired. It's not expired because you've not paid. You've not paid for it. So there should be a payment for the subscription to be activated. So let's check it out. So you just click on renew plan. Once everything goes through, come back to your dashboard, and then you will see that your school is now activated fully, where you are going to see your dashboard, you are going to see everything. So for now, you are able to see the subscription, which is now activated. Everything is working perfectly. The number of days you are left for the subscription is showing. If for any reason you want to switch to any of the subscriptions here, you do so. Now let's move on. We are going to look at the tabs one by one. So when you finally log in, we have the dashboard, the overall dashboard for the admin, and this is only accessible to the admin. Then we have the academic module, which under the academic module we have the overview of the academic module. This is where we admit new students. This is where we see the total number of students admitted. This is where we set the grading system for the school. We create classes. We set assessment, as in, is the school going to use 50% of class score and 50% of exam score? This is where we enter the exam score. This is where we enter attendance. We take attendance report. We set remarks, and then we generate the school report card. Then we come to the financial module, where we have the overview of the financial module. We have the financial structure or the fee structure. We have the collect fees. We have the debtors or the debtors list, those who are owing the school. Then this is where we generate the termly bill for the school for the learners. Then from there, come to the canteen module, where we have the dashboard for the canteen module. We have the structure setup for the canteen module. We have the daily register. We have the monthly register for the canteen, and then we have the debtors. Then finally you come to the school. Finally you come to the school profile, the sessions, and then the management. Then from there you can view your subscription as the school owner. So let's start with the settings, where you can now set the details for your school. So as you can see, the name of your school is showing here, the number is showing here. Now the slogan that you are going to use, so maybe education is light. Then the location of your school, maybe you are located in Accra. Your email is here, so you upload your school logo. So let me use this one as the school logo. Once you do that, you can see at the far right here that your current branding is set. Everything is set perfectly. And as the notice so here says, changes made here will reflect on student report card, admission forms, and receipt. So you can now see that your school logo and everything is showing here perfectly. Okay, now we are done with this. We now go to the session tab, where we are going to activate the session. So we have the academic year. So that one, when you come to the settings, you see it at the session side. Okay, so first term 2025-2026 academic year. Currently we are moving to second term, so you just select the second term. Then when you are done, you can click here and add the year manually, or you can select from the list that we have here. So second term of 2025-2026 academic term, then you update it. Good. Now your system is ready to work. So you come back here again, go to the settings tab, and look the management system. So management here, you can now add people to manage the individual platforms. Now a teacher is not supposed to see the financial module, not to talk of the settings module. So as an admin, you click here and you add rows to all these people. So the person's full name, the role of the person, then you now select the permission levels. So you'll be able to select the permission levels. Which one should the person see? So if a teacher, I will just select academic module, meaning the teacher will not be able to see financial module, canteen module, and the settings. None of these is his business. His is to focus on the academics, enter the result of student, and that is all. So let's close that. So this way admin is able to do all those things. Now when you click on the overview, this is what you are being presented with. That's the overall dashboard. So with the overall dashboard, you are able to see the term you are in. You're able to see an active clock. You're able to see the add admission or admit a student tab. You see the total number of students in your school, total number of staff, total number of money you've made for the term or the whole year, and then that money in arrears. Then this static card gives you a brief overview of whatever that is happening in your school. So your financial status, your canteen overview, your academic performance. Then when you come down, you are being presented with a calendar that you'll be able to see what is ahead of time. Okay, now let's come to academic overview. The academic overview also gives you a different dashboard where you can see active student, you can see total classroom, total subject, then quick tabs to click to do whatever you want to do, either to admit a new student, class, enter a score, or a terminal report. Then from there, click on admission. So to click on admission, you have to create a class because you have to admit the child to a certain class. So we'll skip here, then we'll move to classes. So this is where we create a class. So I'm going to create a new class. Now when you click on this board, you have three tabs. We have the manage class, manage subject, and then assign subject to a class. So let me create a class. Let's say basic 9. If you don't have a stream, you leave it, but if you have a stream, some schools are having 3-4 streams. So if you have a stream, you add it. If you don't have a stream, leave it. So I will select which category this one falls in, so which is a JHS. Then I click on create a class. The class will be neatly created here for me, which I can equally edit it. When I click on this, I will have the permission to edit it. Since I don't want to edit it, I'll leave it like that. Then come to subject. So I will create a subject, say computing. Then give the shortcut. Then am I going to make it a general subject for all learners? Is it for preschool only or JHS only? So I'll just make it general. But then when I'm assigning it, I will assign it differently to a class. So I click on the assign tab, select a class, basic 9, then take this one, meaning the computing should be for basic 9. So once that is done, it will assign computing to basic 9. Then you are done. This is how we assign classes to or subject to classes. Then come back to the admission dashboard. Now create admission for a child. Now over here, I've made it in such a way that you can do bulk upload. Okay, so when you click on bulk upload here, this is the bulk upload. You click on it, then you download the template. Okay, you click on download template. Now when you open this template, you'll be able to do bulk upload. Okay, so let's see, for instance, I want to do a bulk upload for students in basic 9. Okay, so let me start from here. Then let me give them the same names. So this is Ama Mensa. Because okay, fine, if I give them the same names, it's going to create chaos. So let me change the surnames. So Ama Yap, Amado, Ama Evans, just as a demo. Ama Peter, Ama Paul, Ama Michael, Ama Nana. Then they are all females. Their date of birth, I'll use this one randomly. Then their class. So for the class, I have to change it. They are all in basic 9. Basic 9. Now here you have to pay attention. If you enter the class in capital letters, when you are doing this one today, it should all be in capital letters. So basic 9. Basic 9. Basic 9, basic 9, basic 9, basic 9, basic 9, then basic 9. So I repeat the same name for all the parents, same contact, same location. Then when I'm done, I'll save it. So after saving, I'll come here, click on upload, go to my download file. Then I'll now, so he said successfully admitted 9 students, skip 0. So now I've been able to admit 9 students to basic 9. So let's check it. So you click on the student tab. Then when you come here, you can see that all the students have been admitted successfully. As you can see, they've all been admitted successfully. all the students have been admitted successfully. So if I want to print the student report, I just click on view, click here, then click on print list. Then I'll be able to print the report for all the students in basic 9. Their ages, the name of their parents, and everything will show nicely. So let me close it. Now if I want to add their pictures, I just click here, click on the picture, then update it. Okay, so as you can see, the picture of the child is showing here. Okay, so that is how it works. All right, so this is how we create admission. Now you can print the admission forms for them as well. Just click on this and then you'll be able to print the admission form for the child. Okay, so this is the admission form, then you print it nicely for them. All right, let's move on. So they are all active now. You can do the changes and make them inactive, graduated, transfer, or expel. All these changes can be done beautifully. So now that I've admitted 10 students, 9 students of course, let's move on to the next thing that I have to do, the grading system for the school. So I'm going to set the grading system. So I'll say grade 1, what should be the minimum score? 90. And what should be the highest score? 100. Then the remarks is excellent, so you save it. So it has been saved nicely. Then I can do the same thing for all the other, depending on what your school does. Okay, then we come here to what we call the assessment. The assessment, this is where you see by default it is set to 30 and 70%. So 30% class score, 70% exam score. So I can change it maybe for the whole school, primary or JHS or preschool. So I can change it to maybe 50-50. Okay, so when it is 50-50, I will just select the level. So maybe just JHS. Then now, the moment I do that, you see that this place will be changed to 50-50. Okay, because some schools use 50-50, some will use 70-30, some will use 40-60. So it depends on what your school is using. Then from there we come to enter score. So this way you are going to enter the score for the child. So select the subject, the class basic 9, then the subject computing, and it will show all students that are in the class. So as you can see, the weight is 50-50, so you cannot enter more than 50-50 because that's what you selected. So the moment I enter this, you see that it gives him the grade because I set that it should be grade 1, 90 should be grade 1, so the total is 90, grade 1. That I can do for all of them. Then when I'm done, I click on save. It will generate their positions automatically. So as you can see, first, second, second. You can see because they are all 0-0 here. So first, second. All right. So now that you are done, you now come to attendance. Now over here, I've made it in such a way that you can mark attendance for students online. You know, some schools will prefer marking the attendance online, others will prefer not to mark it online. Now if you are going to mark the student attendance online, the system has been made in such a way that it automatically upgrade, or it automatically adjusts to your report card. But then if you are not going to mark it online and then you just enter the numeric data, that one you do it at the report side. So you can mark it online. You can mark present, absent, late, or excused, okay, depending on what is happening to that particular child. So if you don't want to mark your attendance online regularly, you leave it. Now we have a portion whereby you can do it manually in your register. Then when you are filling their report card, you come and enter the total marks, the total attendance marks. So select basic 9. So with that one, you click on remarks, then you select basic 9. When you select basic 9, the names of the students will pop up. Now here you set the total attendance for the term, so maybe 50. Then you click apply, or when you apply, you see that everybody's own is showing here. So from here you just enter, maybe this person came to school 40 days, this came 40, this came 46, this came 50. Okay, then you set their remarks. With the remarks, you can enter the teacher's remarks. So showed improvement, headmaster's remark, excellent performance. If the child is being promoted, you do that. If it's not promoted, you leave it. Okay, so you do that for all of them. Then you click save all entries and it will save it perfectly for you. Okay, so that is that. Then when you are done, this way you can check your attendance report and print it. That is if you are doing it online. Okay, it's not marked. If you are doing your attendance online, this way you can generate your report daily and give to your headmaster or whosoever is in charge of that. Then so now we've entered our score, we've entered our remarks, we've entered our attendance, we've entered our grades. Now let's go to the generate report. So if I want to generate a report, I select a class, then the student in that particular class will show up. Now interestingly, you can send a report to parents on WhatsApp. So as you can see, we have the WhatsApp here. If the parent is online, they will be able to receive the WhatsApp message that their WAS report is ready. So let me show you an example. Let me go back to student, because I used random details. Let me change this guy's number and put my number there. Now let me save it, then come to the report, select basic 9, then go to John Doe. Now with John Doe, when I click on WhatsApp, because I am on WhatsApp, my number is on WhatsApp, the message will come to my number on WhatsApp. Let me connect my WhatsApp. Okay, so you see that the message has come that says, it said, hello, the terminal report for John Doe is ready. Click here to view it. So as a parent, the moment you click on the link given to you by the school, it will take you to the website where you'll be able to see your child's report. So this is your child's report. You'll be able to see it instantly. So you see the total score, the position of your child, the image is here, the school image is here, the details of your learner or your child, the total raw score, the grade, okay, the best Aggie grade. Then this is the report. You see everything. Okay, so this is how the report looks like. So you can send a report on WhatsApp and then it will be there for the parent to view. All right, now if you don't want to send it on WhatsApp, you just click here to print it and then it will show. So you just click on the print tab, and then whilst you are connected to the printer, you'll be able to print this report for the student. All right, then we have the broadcast view. Okay, so you click on this broadcast view, then you'll be able to see the broadcast for the whole student body. Okay, so their positions, their total subject, it has been done in graphical ways for them to see it nicely, so they will be able to see. So you see pass, pass, fail, fail, and this one too, you can print it for further discussions. Okay, as a school, you can print it and then have a further discussion on that. All right, so this is for the academic modulo. I will do another video explaining the financial modulo, because if I merge all these three modules, the video is going to be long. So if there's something you would like me to add to the academic modulo, kindly indicate at the comment section, and then I'll be glad to work on that. Okay, so see you in the next video where we'll be discussing the financial modulo. Thank you.